All right, back with part four. It's gonna be dual commentary with BloodBurn. How you doing, man?
Oh, yes. Doing well. How about you?
Excellent. So am I. Playing a PC port of Gears of War.
If they sunk
Awesome.
Is the
Ponte
screen
Vedra
sharing?
and now Elima, and they all surround
The
Jacinto.
screen is indeed sharing.
Okay, you can see it.
Shit, they're punching holes
Got some
around
big ass
Jacinto's
holes here.
secret.
Giant worm came in and fucking sunk the city. So that's pretty cool. This fucking helicopter goes down. Now, you've been playing Halo 4. How are you enjoying that?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I do.
Welcome, Delta.
Yeah, I do like Halo 4. I especially like the cutscenes and the gameplay. The
Yeah.
gameplay is totally amazing too.
Yeah, the cutscenes are pretty good. I mean, like, I think the thing that got me to snap out of, like, so much of the fucking popular kids club is just how, like, all these people constantly kept complaining about shit that was good, no matter how good it
Right.
was. And, like, if you have features in a game that are awesome, really good lighting, textures, they just bitch regardless. And so they just go back to, like, making everything flat and cartoonish and really boring. Like that's I think
Mm-hmm.
my biggest issue. Also, I gotta turn the audio down so it's not, like I can't hear you.
Right.
Anyway, there we go. So basically, outside of like Halo 4, when Microsoft took over, I think they did a very good job. Originally, like 343, their first games were pretty good. Spartan Assault, Halo 4, I really liked a lot of what they were doing. Even Halo 5,
Me too.
but Halo 5, just didn't get followed up. So it was like a good part one of two that just didn't go anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I myself never played Halo 5, but like,
Yeah, you basically
always
need
thought they
a.
should have. Right. Always thought they should have left out Master Chief since he retired.
Yeah, I mean, after 4, he basically had jack shit to do, and yeah, he's basically just been looking for Cortana with no character development whatsoever. When Cortana died, it basically was a perfect finale that, ended that sort of time in games, but since they had nothing to fucking go on, it seems like they just ended it more so out of spite that dudes were, being successful more so, than just fucking actually, new, very positive reasons to continue making games. This motherfucker's
Right.
trying to get me. There we go. Fucking got him in the nick of time. So basically, outside of Halo, this was their other big exclusive franchise, which originally did have one game on the PC. But it wasn't until, I think, literally today that, for the viewers, this June 16th, or not June 16th, July 16th, that somebody's
Right.
made this PC port. There was already PC fan port that somebody made of Gears of War 3, but basically, since they wanted you to buy an Xbox, they put these games that were only on the Xbox 360, which seems kind of stupid that now, especially they, would remaster the first Gears of War, but not the second or the third. Like, do you want my money or not? Oh, wait, they don't because of a bunch of, like, retarded penis politics, debacle theater, so
Right.
instead of actually wanting control and power, which they could easily get again because they already fucking had it. The easiest way to get control and power would probably just be to like make a bunch of fucking army games for disenfranchised people they left behind. I mean, how many people now are going back to
Mm-hmm.
fucking old tech because it actually works better than the shitty new thing that, they bought thinking it would work
I do.
when instead, yeah, see, you hear that, YouTube audiences, like this guy fucking goes back to Windows 7.
Exactly.
And like so are we. We fucking have our shit like, if I fucking show you right now, I mean my shit fucking looks like, Windows Vista
Windows
here.
Vista.
That's another game I gotta screw with, but one at a time. Oh boy. I think this motherfucker just turned into Swiss cheese. So this port's a little buggy. I think his foot is now turned into. Oh my god. What in the fuck? Yeah, okay. So this port's got a few bugs.
Yep.
He turned into a fucking wacky arm man. Yeah, some reason as well. If I bump into some
His body
shit
wholly
sometimes,
stretched out.
yeah, he fucking turned into the Mr. Fantastic there. But anyway, Yeah. Oh, I need ammo. It's a perfect fucking ammo supply here. Anyway, yeah, the thing with Microsoft is like over the years, like what they did is they used to push technology forward on the Xbox, but then they offered their PC players nothing, which is why for a while they used to pirate shit. No surprise,
Mm-hmm.
they still do, but now it's like, the internet goes around saying if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Well, if you want me to buy shit again, you have to give me something worth fucking buying. Otherwise, why would I fucking care? I mean, realistically,
Exactly.
most of their games have basically turned into fucking shitty ass pornography you would see in Counter Strike. You could get that for free on fucking Google Images, and that's disgusting. So, nobody needs to see that shit. What we need to fucking see is more of this with
No
better
one does.
graphics. And clearly, if
Yeah,
some
and
game from 2008,
stylistically, Counter Strike 2, it looks terrible.
it
It
looks like
just looks
shit.
very fake. It
Yeah,
does look like shit.
it looks like
I mean,
shit.
if we're really compensating for like
Lack of
graphical
innovation.
fidelity, yeah, if we're really compensating for graphical fidelity,
Yeah.
why can't we move back to the Zack Snyder look,
Is
especially?
Zack Snyder, like, like Gears of War
Yeah, because
Judgment
it
or this
looks more
shit?
natural.
Yeah, the lighting, if you're gonna have more drab lighting, but you still want it to be kind of flashy, I mean, Zack Snyder,
Right.
first Gears of War, this second one here, where everything's more
Yep.
brown, but still there's lens flares, and you'll see it more so in the cutscenes. But the third game and Gears of War 4 looked more colorful, but everything was still dirty and worn and torn, and they were still pushing tech forward. So it's not like it just being colorful was the only thing they did and then did nothing else of real value. They used to do better. I mean, you can fucking
Mhm.
play Xbox One, and with every year the games actually get worse.
Yep.
You can fucking play Xbox 360 and see visual and gameplay progress and refinement with each entry. Like, which of these seems more natural, you know? Granted, I don't want fucking Xbox 360 to be the only fucking thing that people just throw their hands up collectively and say, hey, that's it, we give up. No more progress, no more innovation. We're not going to actually try. But if you finished, graphical innovation, how about you get these features back up now that your actual technology is there on a graphical level? I mean, I see no reason why the likes of early Xbox One couldn't have had more fucking features, because on a technical level, it was possible even with that shit. They
Mhm.
were still making PlayStation 3 games that had, like, I was showing you Battlefield Hardline, and you could read all the fucking text on the shit. They had, like, Connor's Creamer in the fucking, the gangster's hideout in the middle school when you're going to look for tap and you have your phone. Like, geez, that's a crazy idea. If you want to seem modern and contemporary, why not use something that everybody has, a phone, for fuck's sake, and have, like, the police have their own phone that scans shit so you can solve crimes?
Mhm.
Plus, it's also a fun shooter game. So, I mean, there's the likes of LA Noir or whatever the fuck else. I mean, they used to make these military games, and now they want you to believe that the military is somehow bad. It's like going to a fast food joint, and they want to constantly tell you and fucking
That
show
it's
you
unhealthy.
that it's unhealthy, and they just give you, like, a fucking
Right.
burger that's made of tar instead of beef? Yeah, of course. If you just want to be a fucking annoying prick, then that's a great way to get me to stop buying your games. You really had a
Yeah,
good,
definitely.
hey Xbox, you
Yeah,
really
right.
had a good point with the likes of,
Like they call their
fucking Halo
games Call
4.
of Duty, but then all of a
Yeah,
sudden it just goes into this weird abstracty kind of shit. Have you
weird.
seen like the Black Ops 7
Yeah,
trailer?
yeah, I saw the fucking game and it was shit. They have big ass, Michael Rooker, and it's just like, dude, what the fuck? You thought that a big man is the
Yeah,
reason why I like these
the
games?
trailer itself is
Mirror's Edge,
fucking
dude. You don't like Mirror's
mismatched.
Edge. Yeah, it's fucking mismatched. The whole thing feels like a Source Engine, Gmod asset flip. But then given a few
No, pretty
billion
much.
dollars of budget and Chinese shit, like, did they forget they're not
Yep.
making Destiny? Did they get so caught in, like, stealing ideas from Bungie, who had already stolen from Borderlands? I guess they did. They got fucking high on their own supply. I mean, they think it's like you only can have a big man to have a high quality game. No. Like, I can name fucking 3 games that weren't just big dudes shooting each other easily that had really good quality. Viva Pinata, fucking Mirror's Edge, and Skylanders. Guess what? Really well made, fun kids games. Connected Ventures, man.
Hmm.
Like, fucking Mod Nation racers. You don't just need a big man to fucking compensate for poor quality control standards. The same way you don't need sex to do the same. It's just a fucking shitty excuse. Like, I enjoy these army games, but I do get the impression that they shouldn't be the only thing where people actually gave a fuck. But I mean, hey, if it's gonna be the only way that they get the fucking point, then alright, well, better that than, you know, whatever the fuck else they're doing. Because they've been so busy with all of this, you know, colorful crap that they forgot to actually improve. Like, see, with Counter-Strike 2, you mentioned, or Black Ops 7, it feels more so to me like they're using the colors to compensate for a lack of good technical engine design, and they're instead just trying to make shit look better by making the fucking color saturation bumped up. I could just, you know, bump up the color saturation on a video game, but that doesn't mean that it's a better video game. It's bright, flashy, and colorful. Okay. So is my puke this morning if I fucking, you know, put my finger in my fucking mouth.
Exactly.
Sound like a fun time? So was the shit I just took after I had a giant burger. That burger was good. Yeah, dog. Colorfully brown shit.
I don't like. I don't like the colorful shit anymore. Remember the fucking Windows 95 game that I tried to make?
Yeah, the Windows Long Hell.
It used to be. Well, it's not Windows.
Or no, you were making it at fucking 90s,
the
90s looking furry game. The furries also have a constant obsession with the 90s, likely because they're copying someone else's style and fucking stealing this shit to compensate for a lack of creative ideas. It's Coltrane, baby. Yeah, they backstab each other. Coltrane, baby. See, they gave you something to look forward to here. Cool new effects and shit.
Exactly.
Look at that fucking Splinter the Walls, this motherfucker.
Oh, they got something going on for them.
Yeah, they actually have cool recurring characters. I can't name, like, a single recurring character in an Xbox One game. They're all dead. Fuck. Oh, yeah, see? There's my squad. Yeah, they're dead. Well, you gotta go find the shit. See, this is a military operation. Yeah. And they have like a webcam. This guy was like a football player, and in the football they have like basically fake war. They play like a mix of football with taking cover. So you could see how he had been training and had some experience. He's also got muscles on his fucking muscles. Like, see, that's an iconic character, the Coltrane. You know, it's almost like they fucking solved diversity back, you know, these diversity issues they fucking created back on the Xbox 360 because they're just people. Like, for fuck's sake, you know, what's so special about vaguely foreign lady number 7302? Oh, nothing. She just has big tits and a flat mannequin expression. Says nothing, does nothing, and bitches constantly with a high-pitched voice. Put them in the fucking assembly line in the fucking factory. The only difference between most anime characters that they keep fucking putting in these games is basically their hair and the size of their tits. That's it. Meanwhile, here's every distinct character they have here in Gears of War. See the difference? I don't fucking play a game because a guy is black. I play it because it's fun. You know what I mean? Just it's as simple as that. And this game's fucking awesome. I mean, if, like, you know, let's see here, fucking, what, 18 years later? Yeah, dude, that fucking thing just blew up like a meat pinata.
And it's 10 gigs, too, so
it's 6 gigs, actually, this whole game.
Oh, 6 gigs.
6 gigabytes for this fucking game. And basically,
yeah, that's even more surprising.
Because it had to fit on an Xbox 360 disc, and that's all they had.
Yeah.
Now, granted, they also had obscenely intense depth of field effects that hid most of the city, but now I can even see out there thanks to turning it off and the higher res. It was like they had, you know, you see the technical limits.
Shit like that now.
They totally can do this shit now. It's just a choice not to. Like, Black Ops 1 and 2 fucking released recently with the remasters to hype up, I don't know, fucking Modern Warfare 4. But Why would
Well,
I
look at it
fucking
because
buy the
they don't have
games?
the unquote motivations or like
They don't.
sorry,
Yeah,
motivations
they don't have the
or
fucking
like they're
DEI.
fucking lazy as shit.
Yeah, they don't have the fucking DEI money to make a game like this. I mean, you want to fucking solve diversity and inclusion issues you fucking created. How about you lend a hand to all the white dudes and people who want to play a fucking action game that you kicked to the curb and fucking called racist for wanting your
Just make a
shit?
fucking game. Yeah,
Make a
exactly.
fucking
Make a
video
good.
game, not your porn. No one wants to
Yeah, make
fucking
a
see
good
your
game.
snuff game for,
Yeah,
to
nobody
turn little
cares.
children gay. Who fucking cares?
The
This is what they
weirdest shit.
make. Yeah. There's like their fucking
Yeah.
Capitol building that's been destroyed. Like, this is what they used to make. Shit looks
Yeah,
fucking
not to mention the
awesome.
part where like it's too fucking colorful to the
Yeah.
point where it's like cartoony as shit.
Yeah, they're
It's
used.
fucking weird.
Like, what the hell is this fixation on Looney Tunes? Oh, I know. They hired a bunch of dipshits from Counter-Strike to make
What
their
the
fucking
fuck is
game.
the fixation with like purple-looking characters and like
Yeah,
the
fucking
fu-
purple
have you seen
rabbits.
The fucking purple rabbits. Yeah, the fucking digital circus. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah. It's
That
fucking made
shit
by a
looks
circus.
Ugly as fuck.
It looks
That's
ugly
made
as
by a
shit.
circus.
Made by a circus, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's like, this is
Yeah.
really why they replaced Call of Duty. This is
Apparently
why they
people call
replaced this
like
shit.
a kid show. I wouldn't even call it a kid show, cause what the fuck is this?
No, dog. They fucking love little kids. Literally. They love them a
Oh,
little
for
too
sure.
much. You notice why every game goes T
Or
for
like
teen and then has
they
sexual
love to
shit.
take advantage of
Oh, yeah.
retarded adults.
Retarded
what I'm
adults
saying?
and little children. Yeah, it's,
Retarded male children.
Yeah, retarded little children, yeah. Shit like that, too. That's really disrespectful, I think, because, I mean,
That is.
you and I both fucking have autism, so, like, what the fuck is their excuse for hiding behind us as a fucking meat shield to do their shit?
Exactly.
It's
Like,
just, that's fucking
why
terrible.
the colorful shit?
The colorful fucking
Like, mixed in
autism
with
flags.
The adult shit. It's really just a mishmash of weird shit and like
Yeah.
shit that couldn't fit.
It's like having a
even
fucking.
thematically.
It's like trying to have a fucking dating site at a fucking elementary school. That's just so fucking weird.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's trying to
Weird.
mix water and oil. You want to mix
Weird.
chocolate pudding and gasoline, and then tell me to eat it? No thanks.
Hell no.
Well, there he is. He's in the coffin.
Is he kidnapped?
Yeah, he was kidnapped. They fucking take him out of
Yeah.
his shit.
About time. Without
You're smoking weed.
You're welcome. What the hell are the locusts doing taking prisoners? They're locking people up in these things. Taking
Yeah, he got this shit beat out of him. See, he got like fucking bruises and shit.
process me, man. Whatever that means.
Shit, I saw these locust bitches some process.
Yep.
Need to check this
I'll show these bitches some process. They gotta process me. Yep.
Keep an eye out
Well,
for any prisoners.
lag spike. But yeah, like the digital circus shit. Like, dude, even if you like cartoons, I got a friend of mine. His name's Jake. He fucking hates what happened to cartoons, man. He likes Scooby-Doo, South Park, The Simpsons, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Team Fortress 2, and even he's
Yeah,
like,
that was when-
I can't
Oh,
fucking
exactly.
stand these people because they're so annoying. They ruining my favorite cartoon shit. It's like, yeah, dude,
No,
like
that
why?
was when, like,
why should your
cartoons were
why-
actually fucking decent for
Yeah,
once.
like, you know-
the Scooby-Doo, the older, especially
Yeah,
like the
what's
older cartoons.
Scooby Dooby Doo? Where are? Yeah, it's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like, well, hold on, we won't go into the fucking duet again. What were we doing when we were still sailors? Yeah, exactly, not yet. Anyway, anyway, yeah. It's a giant fucking
I
balloon.
don't know why.
Oh, me too. It's 'cause it's fun. Same reason I fucking sing
Yeah.
too, man. It's what you do.
Awesome.
Now, see, the difference is, like, we don't just have a serious military game and then sing for no fucking reason. No, like, in my game,
Right.
when I sing in there, it's because your character's going insane. It's to further the story and how he's going away from God and also losing touch with reality. You notice how every church is abandoned. Every place literally has, like, haram and pagan visuals all together. It was kind of like
Right,
this
like,
bit from George Carlin where it's like, religion is just a means to fucking control people. Like, what if it was?
Yeah, like Rogue Planet, as
Yeah.
you showed me.
Yeah, Rogue
Like,
Planet.
there's a part where you sing, it's like, where would you walk?
If you could go and leave your troubles until tomorrow. It's also poking
Yeah,
at the
those
whole
lyrics
Disney thing.
Actually have meaning, yeah.
They mean something. It's not just said because it sounds cool or it's just for the sake of singing to stop the game. No, Marcus is
Right.
singing alone in a void, and then the next time you hear it is at the end of the game when he's, either, gone away from the
No,
devil
yeah.
or
So like behind the singing, there's substance to it.
there's a meaning behind the song. It's you losing touch with reality, and in one of two things: either the devil is still there even after, and you've become her slave, or you freed yourself but left her
Right.
behind. That's the point to it. So the meaning is double-sided. It's nuanced and complex, and
Yeah,
it's a
like there's
game.
actual substance to the whole thing.
Yeah,
You are pretty much going insane at that point,
yeah.
and
He's
there's
clearly
probably no
losing.
turning back.
Yeah, there's no turning back. You're stopped multiple
Right.
times by people asking you if you're okay, and if you just want to leave, and you say no multiple times, and clearly the world around you with the environmental storytelling shows you deteriorating. Not just your character, but the world itself is dying because of your actions. So, do you want to continue killing the world and yourself by proxy? Because here's the thing that these people who do this shit don't understand or give a fuck to understand, because it's easier for them to deny it than to acknowledge the trail of mass destruction they've left behind.
Right.
When you burn your world, you're gonna have to fucking live in it. Don't fucking do that. They love the world, as Satan would often encourage them, or they would think they would. But dude, what fucking
Hmm.
world are you gonna have to live in even if you love that shit? Let's say you don't believe in Jesus and you don't believe you believe in material power and personal, selfishness and shit like that, which is often what they
Right.
teach, right? Which is why there's often been this slow but very, vocal minority of people who have been pointing this shit out.
Speaking up about against all this tough
All
stuff.
this, yeah, the Fortnite and like putting weird sexual
Right.
shit in kids games. I mean, it ruined one of my favorite.
Microtransactions,
Yeah,
like
taking advantage of them, like Epstein
taking
Island
advantage of
shit,
the,
like
yeah,
noticing
pretty much.
these things and pointing out who's
Right.
responsible, but then also taking action, right? It's shit like that. They're reviving Gears of War. It's simple things. Even the furry
Hmm.
people are starting to say like, okay, we're done with this shit. Let's get the fuck out of here. Go back home to Xbox. We're drunk. We got too high on
Right.
our own supply. You know, like even they are like, okay, that's enough of this shit. I don't want to fucking live in. I don't want to do that anymore. Maybe you should have had that
Right.
attitude from the jump, but you fucking lost my trust. So hey, don't do it. You're not getting my fucking money again.
No, exactly.
Because they've shown
And
that they don't care
these
about me.
people,
They thought that,
it,
America was
right.
just a costume they could take off and replace with slavery and, other shit. And that's just like the fucking
You
point
see,
of the
Rogue
game I'm
Planet,
making.
right? You see, with Rogue Planet, Marcus is actually going insane than
Yeah,
like say the little circus, where
they
Jax
show it.
doesn't want to fucking abstract or some
He
shit.
doesn't want to be fucking gay or retarded. Then they call it
Right.
abstracting. Yeah,
Abstracting.
abstracting. Abstract my dick, bitch.
Yeah.
Abstract these
I just
fucking
realized with
balls.
all this finale shit, that's a reflection of the people themselves, the
Yeah,
creators.
yeah. Oh fuck. They
It's
beat the
like they
shit
don't want
out
to
of
go
Ty.
insane, but they're going insane at the same time because
They look
the
more
world
like
is taking
Ty
shit.
if you take off the profile picture.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Self harm, fucking
It
emo
was
shit.
torn up. Yeah,
Uh oh. Oh no.
absolutely. What the fuck?
No, Ty.
Ty, don't do it.
They fucked him
Don't do
up.
it, man.
Oh, he killed himself.
They done fucked my boy up.
They
Holy
fucked
shit.
him up. There's like scars all over. This big fucking 7 foot tall man.
They do look like
Shit.
Ty if you take away the profile picture.
What am I saying, man?
Holy shit. Yeah.
If they don't have the furry bullshit, that's what they do to themselves. So it's like big companies are trying to fucking distract them instead of letting them,
Like behind the colorful bullshit, there's something dark behind it.
This is what these people who made Fortnite used to make. This was the shit that they didn't,
Yeah, Epic
shy away
Games.
from. Honor, bravery, and not
Right.
glorifying war. This doesn't glorify war. Does that look happy?
Yeah, and I saw like Gears of War
Do these
1.
look, are these people like encouraging slavery or
No.
fascism? No, of course not. They're fighting for everybody to have a
Well, I did
actually
see Gears
nice
of War 1.
life,
I actually played Gears of War 1,
Yeah.
and it
They,
was pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, they're sick and tired of being around, as you fucking would be in a war, but, you know, like, you see, this deals with some
Mm-hmm.
heavy shit. Okay, so now let's just use the same exact gameplay, take out the cover system, and then slap big, bright cartoon boobs and colors in a kid's game. Do you see how that could be jarring?
Yeah, pretty
Not,
much.
like, not even a little. A lot. A lot. So, when I'm fucking
Mm-hmm.
trying to, you know, like, play these games, and I want to get into a new game, because I hear these people have made this shit from the makers of Gears of War, and it turns out to just be a big cartoon sex game with a bunch of shitty microtransactions, and you can't enjoy it, you're not allowed to have fun. Well, gee. I wonder why the fuck that game didn't exactly interest me, and I thought it was shit.
Yep.
It literally did everything they said not to do, and then some. Congratulations, a game that glorifies murder and war. Why even have violence in the game at that point if it's just gonna have a bunch of sexualized, you know, furry titty women?
I'll take that.
I don't understand this fixation on cartoons and
They could have
animals.
made,
It's
yeah,
just
they could have
disgusting.
made like Unreal Tournament 4.
Yeah, they could have finished that game. Like, they had already
Yeah.
finished some of it, but it's just left in a fucking state of pre-alpha, you know, early access. We'll finish it later. There was never a later. They betrayed us. They left us to die.
Pretty much. Oh yeah.
I mean, on a technological level, this really isn't as good as, say, Unreal 4, but, you know, the likes of Unreal 4 were better ultimately because, you know, graphical fidelity and other CPU affinity issues, as well as just better technological progress. I mean, you've used Unreal 3 yourself, and you've found that it's
Right.
kind of clunky because you have to use, like, Adobe Flash and other shit. You'd have
Yeah, a
to...
lot of like other programs.
Yeah, it's just so
Just yeah,
inefficient.
too
Why
much.
don't you know, why don't they just centralize that shit into one program and then make it easier for you to actually develop games, you know? And that's what they
Yeah,
did with
exactly. And they
4.
have something called like Widget Blueprint, which is
Yeah, so you can just draw a bunch of
really
boxes
useful.
and lines. Like, see, the way they did the
Absolutely.
fog and decals here is really handy. It could totally be
Mm-hmm.
replicated. I mean, BloodBurn's currently making his own game called IP Tracer. It's pretty
Really.
awesome. And it's, you know, a reimagining
They're
of
making
that,
a better version.
yeah, furry game that he made. Like, the furries have this fixation
Absolutely.
on, like, sexual shit, but then they also have, like, disgusting, you know, blood-curdling sounds and, like, guts and shit. Basically, like, if it's the locust, but then that's where you fuck them. In like, a slimy, you know, when you get eaten by the worm. Doesn't that really turn you on? Oh, no, it
Man,
doesn't, because
Jesus
that's
Christ.
fucking disgusting.
I don't know what the hell
It
is
is.
going on.
I wonder why.
Except James.
Could it be, like, all the blood and dead bodies and, you know, all this other shit?
Hell, I don't know what else.
When you add that on top of the shooter game, it's just not a
Mm-hmm.
good fucking game. It's just creepy.
Did you find Baird?
Yeah, we
It just doesn't feel fun
No.
to play.
No, it doesn't either. They fucking remove half the features, even on a, like, gameplay level. You know, it's just not a good game. Like, you know, you take away all that crap, and what are you left with? Let's say you did exactly one-to-one, like, say, their older shit, or exactly what they said they did, but then you take out this weird kink shit that's designed to brainwash people into fucking accepting weird sexual programming. You know, like Adventure Time. Adventure Time is a show
Right.
I wanted to fucking get into, but I couldn't because they just started forcing in literal lesbian vampires in a kids show, and I was like, why the hell are they putting this on TV? I'm so weirded out. So I didn't watch that show after that. You know, like, there were some things that I would like, you know, why aren't they going on
I myself don't
adventures?
actually care for like adventure time.
Yeah, or regular
Yeah.
show. They got into like weird romantic relationships with, get this, birds and goats, and it's like, look at what the Satan
Weird.
people worship: birds and goats.
Birds and goats.
Birds and goats and rabbits and animals.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe there's a reason why this shit doesn't often go anywhere. You know, because it's just, it's good luck fucking undoing society, okay? Good luck. It's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
happen. Especially like the south of America and rural areas, most of the fucking police will just go ahead and join the fucking rednecks and, like, basically turn into the cog from the Gears of War. They'll just turn into a fucking mujahideen at that point. You'll never find those bitches, and they'll kill every single one of you. Like, son of
I wouldn't be shocked if that was the case.
Nah, dog. If the U.S. Let's just say they take over the government and do that shit, right? Because that's what they want to fucking do instead of making a fun game. It doesn't work. it doesn't fucking work. The backstabbing and betrayals in Discord servers alone shows that. So,
Absolutely.
you know, good luck. Good luck fucking taking
I mean,
over the
I
world with
myself,
your magic rabbits.
no, exactly. I mean, I myself have taken action against this bullshit, all because of that.
Yeah, like when you realize that they just don't fucking care about you, even if you
They
like
do
their
not.
shit, they, you know, you can't fucking. Maybe when they sort out their shit and then earn my trust back, because that's the funniest thing. Dude, the people who do this shit now used to make this.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they made before. Garbage, colorful trash that tries to make children gay is what they make now, and that's just disgusting.
Children get. Yeah.
I mean, it makes the frogs gay originally. Now it makes the children gay. Like, what the fuck?
Oh. God.
I mean, it shouldn't have to be the one fucking saying this, because I'm not even, like, being insulting. I'm not being patronizing. I'm just making a simple fucking observation. You know, here's this. It's
Yeah.
jarring, because Unreal Tournament, Unreal, you know, Gears of War, their other shit. It's very obviously dirty, you know, with fantastical elements. You have very much like war games. That's what they made for like 20 fucking years. This is an engine that powered games where you shoot people and lizards and lizard people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, yeah, you know, pardon me if it's a little fucking jarring to go from this and you know, a decade or two of this to then transition over to this violent rhetoric that seems to hate me for some reason.
From just violent games to like violent fucking behavior.
To just violent behavior. Military games to mental games.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Your violent military game, sir. And it's a bunch of gummy bears, you know, candy and other shit.
Good lord.
You know, fucking someone has like a traffic light sign as their head with the red, green, and yellow. Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What is with their fixation on
it's
eyes,
kinda why
too?
I started to watch. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Yeah,
Nobody wants to
if you guys
see
don't
that.
Exactly. No, my game used to have eyes for some fucking reason as like webcams.
That's how
Or, like,
the yeah the
security
security camera had a fucking eye in it.
I was
It's like
oh lord. You know what? That looks
it's pretty gay. I'm
that
gonna
looks
stop
not fitting
doing that.
at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it looks
it's,
terrible.
yeah.
Because I wanted to fit into the like the weird fucking
If you're like,
genre shit.
you know, if you're doing Half-Life or like the fucking 90s and that's what you're trying to do is some weird abstract shit, you could have easily done like say like you know, magic robots and dragons and other shit. And like that's more of what they used to do. Was they would have a medieval fantasy game that's realistic, over the top, but then in a fucking strange, you know, magical world. But now they take magic as some sort of excuse to just go kill people they don't like in a video game or in real life. It doesn't seem to be something
Yeah,
that they're
not
good
to-
at separating.
Yeah, and not to mention the part where it's like, what was it? Fucking hell, I forgot. The fucking eye part.
Yeah.
It was.
Was it like some
It
sort
was-
of statement about surveillance states or some shit? Like, we're so deep,
I
we're
don't
fucking,
fucking know, dude.
we are against a
we're
surveillance
so
state
deep.
that we're creating.
Yeah, the game that I made looked like a fucking 3DO game. Jesus.
Yeah, like the 3DO.
I was about, yeah, I want back in like 2023 or
I kn-
2022. I
yeah.
wanted to make a PlayStation 1 style game. Turned out it fucking failed.
Yeah, of course.
It failed.
Of course. You know, the
Because
reason
no
why
PlayStation game
nobody wants to play
looked like-
that.
looked like that as much.
No, like
Yeah,
the
and
reason
nobody
why
wants to play that
the
either.
reason why is because unless you're taking a shit, you're a hipster who still believes in all of that hypocritical shit from 2013. You go to millennial burger joints and or you are gay or of some non-heterosexual belief, which I'm not.
Non-heterosexual people.
Am I wrong? Like that seems to be the trend. Like, you know.
No, you're not. It's
I'm
funny
not-
'cause it's true.
I mean, remember, I'm not fucking. This is not a joke. I mean, they've clearly said so. It's what they believe in. Instead of making a working fucking game, they need to put their dick inside of it. Where they could just get a girlfriend. It's not hard. Go to your yoga. Go to the fucking food mart. You'll find one.
Mhm.
It's not hard. There's a little thing called Tinder. You can buy them for $300. Anyway. Yeah, these motherfuckers need to get off the internet. They're chronically online, as people would say. But I don't think being online is the problem. I think it's just the way they fucking use it that is. Like, the internet's a great tool. But the same way you wouldn't want to fucking have too
Absolutely.
much ice cream or cheeseburgers, apple pie, whatever the fuck else, you wouldn't want to be on the internet 24/7 constantly consuming random terrible shit. Because to get your attention, they're just going to start feeding you a bunch of, like, mass murder in Rwanda or something, you know? And who the fuck needs to know what the hell that means? Not me.
Mhm.
Oh, fuck. These sons of bitches just spawned right back in.
Holy shit.
They
Nice. Is
teleported
that what you do?
behind me. I think this PC port is a little broken.
Anyways, hold on. I need to get my phone. I'll be right back.
Need to get your phone? Alright, man.
What?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, YouTube and like most internet shit, they have like a habit of fucking recommending you just terrible shit often to get you, I guess, seemingly under their control, seemingly under some vague illusion of, you know, whatever it fucking be. And then it usually deteriorates into a furry, questionably aged person, usually a child, and then some oddly sexual thing with bright colors, big tits, and other crap like it's deviant art. So usually that's not a fun trend, and it's deteriorated so poorly, so badly because they don't want to just have their own shit and then do whatever the fuck they like. They have to destroy someone else's. So they just put all this colorful shit everywhere they possibly can, and then try to make you accept like this thing by, you know, twisting it into a way that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like when I'm trying to fucking play Gears of War, because I play on Xbox and I play on the Xbox, or no, the yeah, Xbox One, PlayStation 3. You know, what I don't want to fucking have is half my game be inaccessible because of some online lock that then turns, you know, I can't fucking control the game. And they've taken advantage of that to then force in a bunch of disgusting furry shit. Like, dog, Chewbacca's the only good looking one, that's for damn sure. Everybody loves Chewbacca. I think Disney may like the Chewbacca and the Wookiees a little too much. Really got me away from their games. I mean, they used to make Turok. They used to make these dinosaur hunting games. Tron. Other fun shit. Disney Universe. They had like this kids game where you collect all the costumes. They would never do that now because for some reason they got it in their heads that they can't have like a they can't have like a fucking fun costume hunting game without making you pay $5 bajillion for it.
Roger that, 1-9. Delta's ready for pickup.
Like, so usually most of the creativity went away because they felt the need to charge for it, and since they couldn't charge for it, they couldn't fucking make it for some reason, even though you already paid the entry fee to get into the game, so it's a fee on top of a fucking fee on top of a fucking fee. It becomes more so just like punishment at that point. Alright, let's hope this helicopter doesn't fucking break the game. Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Hurry it up, 1-9. We need out of here now.
Need to get out of here. Time to run, motherfuckers.
Go, go! Where's Carmine?
I got your back, Sarge!
Get your ass in here, now!
Rookie, this ain't the big game yet! Send your ass with a payoff!
Oh, get the fuck in here, bitch.
We're in!
Go, go, go.
I'm okay, Sarge.
I am back.
Yeah.
So, what were we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about like how they fucking tend to add weird, you know, shit and the 90s games. I mean, like, say, if you wanted to fuck with the 90s, I mean, usually the reason why people liked that shit so much was simply because of how creative it was, not so much that it looked like
Right.
shit and was garbage and ran like it too and was on a crappy computer, you know. It's like, you know, the thing that was appealing was not the weird kinky crap that they do. It's like, you know, no, they'd be like, oh yeah, nothing turns me on more than fucking animals, literally. It just is gross as hell.
I brought you breakfast.
Like, I'm not playing this game because there is a woman in it and then she is hot. No. Like, that's fucking weird.
So we got the whole day to
It's like a flashback and then you fucking wake up.
Are you awake?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's looking for his wife. That's like the character arc.
I mean, yeah, the 90s were
90s,
creative.
they're creative at times, but you know, there were a few
But,
things we should have left behind, including the tacky, crappy games that sucked balls and didn't have features.
oh yeah, the games weren't as great as people thought
Yeah.
that it was.
The technology just was not there. Here, on the other hand,
Right.
if not for some of the graphics being limited by the technology, they feel great to play and they work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this.
Get back to the mission.
We're inside a giant worm. Now what
It's a
the fuck
giant
are we
worm.
supposed to do?
And it's as well as that, like they'll often just use like cartoon shit as an excuse, technical level, you know. What I don't want when I play one of these games is to have half the features, if not more, just be fucking held ransom by a bunch of disgusting furry shit. Like, if I want to fucking update the game and I don't want to see their disgusting, degenerate shit they put in a kid's game, I can't do that, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. I thought that killed me. No, I think this thing is vomiting. Alright. But yeah, they often would, like, hide in normal shit, too. It's like, oh, hey, almost like you know you're doing something wrong. Hide behind something that seems totally innocuous or strange to describe to somebody, almost to as you know, as if to insinuate that you do it, even though you don't. Like when I say, you know, it's someone who is vaguely non-heterosexual belief, then there you go. That is merely an observation.
Yep.
You know, they've made it very clear that they want to be known like that. So if you point it out, like, well, why would they be ashamed of it? Isn't that like the whole point, that they're, you know, proud of it? Why aren't they proud of it then? I wonder. Could it be that they're doing something wrong? Oh, fuck. Speaking of, I died. Anyway. Oh, shit. General
Oh,
protection
shit.
fault. Looks like it fucking crashed. Yeah, a little general protection fault with the giant worm that doesn't fucking work. Let's try that again. It's a good thing I record the desktop because of shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Yeah, me too. I do tend to record like on this desktop.
Yeah, just the desktop, like OBS there. In 720p, so I don't fill up an entire fucking hard drive.
Right.
Anyway. Like, they would clearly rather, instead of making a finished and working fucking game, just put their nuts in your face, which is just, no thanks. I find that to be disturbing. You will enjoy this, or else we will fucking kill you and burn your house down. Oh, that sounds an awful lot like a threat.
You will enjoy this. Otherwise, you're a pedophile, racist.
Yeah.
Every time.
You're gay,
Every time
even
that
though we
is-
like gay.
Quit your yapping.
You know, huh?
Good
It's,
lord.
we like this shit, but then if you are this shit, then we don't like you. It's like, well, make up your mind. You make up your mind. It's a bunch of shit. Alright, hopefully when I get killed in this, I don't, you know, crash the game. I got crashed into this fucking thing here so hard that it crashed the fucking game. But yeah, like, they'll often just use all of this shit seemingly as like a human shield for any bad behavior, which I think that's shitty and coercive.
Don't fall behind.
Right.
You know, it's often just
If you
like,
don't like this game,
you're uneducated, you're
you're Michael Jackson, which means we're gonna have to kill you, and we're gonna have to accuse you of multiple.
multiple things you
multiple shit.
simply are not. You know, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to fucking do this terrible shit to you that you don't fucking deserve. We're gonna have to sink your credibility and just like run a smear campaign against you. They really have this
Mhm.
emphasis on political agendas and other shit too, and it's like, oh, don't point this out, don't notice things. Okay, just because you ignore it doesn't mean it doesn't fucking happen. Oh, you just don't
Yep.
want to hear it? Okay, I don't want to fucking hear this either. I want them to make a working game that's fun.
This thing's heart's like a mile away from
You
here.
think I want to hear this
Exactly.
either?
How are we supposed to find it anyway?
No, of course not.
I mean, I don't either. I just want a fun game. What's the problem?
Yeah, I know. Well, the problem is we want a fun game, so that's the problem. The problem is they can't shove their
Oh
penis
yeah.
in our ass without judgment. That's a
And the
problem too.
problem is they can't, sexually assault us.
Yeah, the problem is they can't like gang bang us with Jose and their other Mexican friends.
No, this is something
Good
else.
lord.
Si, senor, I am very foreign man. Shalom.
Andale.
Yeah, see. Racism bad, okay? Yeah, it's pretty bad. So I want EA and Epic Games stop fucking perpetuating it.
90's good, okay?
9 is good, okay? Death to America. Wait a minute. How can you say that you're nice and caring of others, and then say that kill these people we don't like? Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, what? Like, the double standard.
Yeah, exactly.
You got it.
Make up your mind. So I think that's what they really meant. Fucking Carmine. You gonna kill that thing or? Eh, he's dead. Ah, fuck. There's no getting you back, soldier. He's been killed by poop.
By poop. Fucking rip.
Rip and piss. Literally.
Rip and piss.
You see shit like this. Tell my mom I love her. It's cheesy, but he didn't deserve to die. He's like Starship Troopers,
Oh, come on, stop pissing it off.
Right.
How the hell you gonna tell me when not to shoot in here? Look at this shit.
That's why, buddy. Alright, don't shoot the shit.
Oh, that's why.
Yep. Oh, fuck. Rock slide.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
shit. He's gonna kill us with poop. What'd I tell you? He's gonna kill us with poop.
A YouTube poop.
This is literal YouTube poop here in the Gears of War YouTube poop Let's Play. Yeah, remember, the same company that brought you McDonald's now has to bring fucking PP politics into their burgers. The same shit with fucking Xbox. From the same company who brought you Gears of War. Now believe that this fucking sphincter door here. Now believe that, you want to
place
have
smells like
sexual
shit.
shit. Oh, probably is shit. It's the Halo 3 had the ass door too on the fucking razor ass hair.
Don't think about it. Saw that shit open, baby.
Yeah, don't think about any of the body horror we're doing here. Just have sex with random furry character number 7,562.
Sphincter.
This literal, what the fuck,
Sphincter gate.
sphincter gate of hell. Yeah, you want to go to hell, right? It looks an awful lot like that. No thank you.
Yep. No, thank you.
No thank you. I think we can just stick to the video games where we shoot shit with slight fantastical elements like this, I think that's okay. Oh, it's a truck. See, men are not allowed to have fun. The same way that women are also not allowed to have fun. Women are only allowed to also be gay, and we will kill them if they don't like our shit either. Like, oh, okay. Really showing me this improved, new, excellent direction for Xbox that changes every fucking year.
Yep.
And always seems shitty, manipulative, and coercive. The same console generation had like all this army shit too with Xbox
Fucking
One.
double standards, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucking weird. So, the way forward is often to just fucking play games that I've never fucking played before, or to have fun just doing whatever the fuck I want. Like, who the fuck's mind am I gonna change by fucking playing a shitty ass game? Oh, none. No, not gonna fucking. Even if I play a game I like, well, I mean, who fucking cares? I mean, often they do, because they just want you on the, old Microsoft there to fuck them up. Or they want to fuck
Yep.
you up anyway. Little bit of both, but you know, see, they want to do more of the fucking than you get to. Shit. They
What a bit of
fucking
both.
killed me. Yeah.
Good lord.
Yeah, they really see. It's the same thing with like most of the movies now. They get influenced by the shitty games, and then they go do terrible things to people who often don't deserve it. It's, you know, just an excuse to fucking do shitty stuff. No better than a fucking crusade. You know, it's interesting. They say they don't like Jesus, but then they're fucking literally on a satanic crusade. So, yeah, I think they quite enjoy this religion that they
absolutely.
seem to just be supporting the evil guys in. I get that they're supposed to be evil and whatever. I don't have a problem with that, because probably some of the best Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 games are games where you just get to be a fucking asshole. You know, the problem is not that, being evil. The problem is that they're not making anything fucking good, and then using this as an excuse to just do whatever the fuck they want to people who don't deserve it. In real life. That's the real game they play. You see, if I just want to play a fun action game, I can't do that, because Karen at the office today is on her period. And Karen, number 2, who definitely is not the same as the first one, is now a man, and is on his period.
Oh, good lord.
For some reason, this matters, and they want you to pay attention to it.
Ass. More like cheesy writing. Told you them ass.
Yeah, apparently you should care about people's periods now.
Yeah, apparently.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah, like, who cares? Okay, so when's the part where we get the game that works? Oh, there isn't one? Okay, so, fuck off. Not gonna play your shit. We gotta get out of this thing. Go to the red here. There we go. Found the way out. There we go. Get through it. Saw our ways out. Cut through the heart of the worm.
Yep.
Ah! Fucking screaming. There's no reason to scream, but I love that he does. You can see where the technology could have easily been improved. I mean, this is like what me and BloodBurn have been doing with our Unreal 4 games. We've been researching a lot of shit like this. Various Xbox 360 games and other shit to really see where they can be improved on. Because let's say you even do like that shit, right? Well, guess what? The games in this genre that they now are basically abusing and making everybody who plays them look like total dickweeds, you know, used to be better. Let's say you like this shit that they're making. They have that on the Xbox 360 and it works better.
And the end of this crazy ride.
It's like, yeah, the end of this crazy ride. Yeah, fucking haunted Disney World ride, basically, is what this shit's like.
Yep.
I mean, hey, I'll give this over Doom any day, because, very simply put, you don't fucking get lost. Like, here it's like a maze of that shit because I want to get through it. And there's a very clear direction. Get out of the poison poop gas or die. With Doom, it's find a black pixel on the wall of identical, like, gore and hearts and veins and vaguely abstract blue shit. And you're supposed to know at a glance this identical fucking black pixel on a wall is the exact same as every other is actually the way forward. Like, how are you supposed to know that? You're not. Okay, we gotta go through the hearts of this fucking worm. Also, this dude's getting covered in blood.
Yeah, how many hearts does this have?
Yeah, see, he's got like 2 or 3.
God damn.
You don't fucking want to know that, but there you go.
He's got,
The Doctor
he's got 2
Who.
hearts.
Doctor Who,
Doctor
yeah.
Who.
Exactly. Yeah, like, they did fantastical shit, but then they still kept it in reality to keep it believable. If you go too far out of reality, you start to lose believability. You know, even the most crazy shit needs to still be grounded in reality somewhat, otherwise it loses any suspension of disbelief and just becomes incoherent gibberish.
Right.
You could call that creativity, but I could call taking a shit on a piece of paper creativity. Now paint it green. Colors. You notice how the blood here, too, is not just fucking Nickelodeon slime, except for when it's on this guy. Because it's fresh in that case. The blood that's here pumping through this monster's heart is darker. Now, granted, I'm not a fucking masochist, and I don't care about details like that, but when you clearly do a better job with the same shit in, like, a 20-year-old console, it's gonna stand out if you insist on it being in the new ones. I can see where the likes of Crobcat or other channels would fixate on this shit, not just because it's gore or blood, but simply because it is, you know, better quality. Like, say the water, you know,
Right.
water splashes and shit. When you go through the water,
It's getting faster. We can put this thing down.
it, like, you know, I'll show you if I can find it here.
Yeah, it actually got more detail.
The water has more detail. When you, like, walk through the water, the textures are all constantly shifting using a little shader they made where it
Right.
has, like, the moving normal map and scrolling textures and shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, when you're in this place, it's not just like, okay, shit's all stationary and looks like fucking bright blue. No, the shit's constantly moving around, pulsating. You know, it's violent, but that's the thing about the violence in this game, is it's for a cause. There's a reason behind it. It's not just violence for the sake of it. There are games that are like that, say Hatred or Doom or Mortal Kombat, but even those games have more of a fucking reason. Like, see how the blood here in the puddles in the water, like, it fucking drips and shit, all the water moves around according to the reactions of the shit that I'm in, the ripples of the water. It doesn't have good reflections, but it, you know, granted they could only do so much, but I'm surprised they even had, you know, water that covers these guys in blood. They covered in blood. Blood can splash everywhere. Let's say if I fucking kick this big-ass, like, alien bug. Oh, look at that. The blood decals actually get in mixed with the water. And the water doesn't just, like, it's not just one shade of red. It actually is like, here's the water over here, say, and the blood is thinner, so it then goes into, like, the skin or whatever.
Right.
Like, okay, this fixation on characters having, like, a bunch of hairs on their fucking ass cheeks with Sony is disgusting. And I think this is a pretty popular critique, because if you want us to actually care about these cool characters, you know, and then you say this person is supposed to be this way, but they're simply not, then it's just, you know, bullshit. You're telling me that left is right, up is down, fucking back is forwards, and that's just simply not fucking true. Regardless of what, you know,
Right.
excuse you use to say that. Don't fucking lie to me. That's the biggest issue, and they are. Here we are, we're fucking out of the ground because the worm got killed and we just cut it in the heart. So it has 3 hearts, and the last heart has like 4 veins. Because video game. That's a thing I remember games doing, is you'd have 3 boss fight phases, and the 3rd time you kill it. That's what Nintendo taught people. We've killed the giant worm. Bam. And there you go. That's what you call a boss fight. It's what I also call a first crash, but you know, whatever. We'll make it work. I don't even want to know where we are. Look at that shit. Oh boy. Happy Halloween, motherfucker.
Yep. The blood got like a lot of fucking normals.
Yeah, they fucking...
It's actually crazy.
You see the saturation here looks better than what they usually do. Now the
No, these
blood
guys
in these
actually
new
did
Gears of
out-
War games,
did
it's
outbid
all...
themselves.
Yeah.
Just get us there.
You see how the more saturated red blood there makes it look more violent, as opposed to the other blood
Yeah.
that's spewing out of the giant worm's guts?
Right.
Also, there's some broken transparency effects, probably because I disabled depth of field, and the game's not used to that, but...
Control, I requested a pickup, not a drop-off.
You ain't getting one, bitch. I requested a pickup, not a drop-off. Of course. Yeah, there's some issues with the lighting here.
Right.
As you, I don't know if you see, but they're see-through now.
No, I could definitely see it.
Yeah, cutscene's a little broken, but otherwise, some lighting issues, some issues with textures, and a crash. That's pretty minor compared to what I thought it would be. But as you can see, this game from 2008, surprisingly, aside from a few issues,
What the hell?
holds up very well.
What do you mean, a locust
Mm-hmm.
queen?
We're gonna go find their leader, the queen.
We've had some stuff fixed here and there, but
Yeah, this could easily be fixed with a patch. I mean, it's Unreal 3. It could handle better textures and lighting too,
Shit detector just go off?
but they compiled this for console.
If Hoffman didn't even know about
Right.
this place,
It's not like we have a choice. This operation's our last shot.
We gotta go take out the locust. Move out, bitches.
gun.
There we go. We fucking use the tank. Here's another cool part where it starts raining like glass.
I hope no one believes in
This part's really cool. I think I showed you a picture of this shit because I really like the spider webs. Now, when the blood is very bright red, it often makes things look more violent, but when everything is just bright colors, it really undoes the intensity of that moment where we saw it out of this giant fucking worm that we saw multiple times they hyped up and then we had that boss fight. What's more rewarding to
Right.
you as a player? Just being told that this thing is important and then doing it without giving a shit? And instant gratification. Sorry, fucking Rockstar Energy there. Instant gratification horse shit. Or as a player, you fucking see this thing, it's hyped up, and then you eventually fight it in a boss fight where you cut its hearts out, you know? Like, that's cool. You
Right.
kill the fucker from the inside.
What's up with that?
So here's how they did Rain.
Mhm.
On the ghost
Check
town?
this out.
These days, Baird, you should expect anything. We'll keep you posted.
This is how
it's
Microsoft
amazing.
was. This is how Microsoft and Epic Games. You know, Epic Games was making this. Microsoft was publishing it. Look at that shit. The fucking rain goes down. They have like scrolling textures. You see
Yeah,
how?
they really did outdo themselves with
Yeah.
like with the tech back then.
Yeah, and this was a standard, standard engine that anybody could use. Now you can see how there's not really like any splash effects because it's just a little texture with a shader trick.
Right.
And they put that shader on basically anything short
I
of
mean,
like
back then
a
they
few
did
things.
fluid animations, all the kind of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I played the first Gears of War back on the channel I think it was last
Right.
year, and it's the thing that got me into playing Let's Plays, because for the longest time, I didn't do game Let's Plays for fear of saying shit that I thought would get me banned on YouTube, because, I politely disagree with being censored for playing a video game
Right.
that for by all accounts was just totally normal.
why would they be
Like,
looking into it now?
why would I be, banned? But I didn't want to take the risk. So then I played Gears of War of all things. Not a problem. You'd think, okay, maybe it was an issue with game violence. Not an issue. Okay. So I played the game to test the water because I got into collecting DVD games again. And I play it, and not an issue. So I start playing more games. I start getting subs. Well, that's awesome. And I right now I've probably gotten the most subs on YouTube thanks to me going back to playing games and just talking about them, because it's what I actually cared about instead of making ARGs. The ARGs
Mhm.
were always a side project, which was kind of the thing about it. So it's okay, here's the main thing I actually wanted to do. There you go. I did the opposite of what every big YouTuber does, where they'll like
Right.
play games and then transition to what they want to do. But I didn't really want to do ARGs, so
Right.
like the
I mean, I
ARGs.
myself was intended to play video games back in 2017. Not until
Yeah.
I actually found good games like say something like this, like Gears of War 2, Gears of War 1. Gears of War 1 was pretty decent. I couldn't get to the fucking uh, you know, couldn't skip that mammoth thing.
Oh,
That's
the
like runs up to you.
what was it? Was it the
This doesn't look like an outpost.
was it like the car
The
chase
fucking
on the bridge?
More like a warehouse.
no, not the bridge. No, it's like the
The boss fight with the laser?
no, it's like the big fucking thing that like runs up to you and shit.
Do you mean the berserker?
Yeah, I think it's called the
Yeah,
Berserker.
she can't see, but she can smell you. The way you have to get through that is you have to smash open doors and then lure her outside until you kill her with the laser.
Right.
And the way you do is you have to play chicken. You have to dodge the rampaging bull, so to speak. You trick the bull into opening the doors up. I mean, hey, they even had female alien monsters, too. Crazy. It's almost like these games didn't fucking give a shit.
Plumbing
Herpaderp.
definitely does not work.
Herder.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, you know, if these things are totally solved back, like, in the fucking Xbox 360, then, you know, what's the fucking problem? Oh, there isn't one. Okay, so what the fuck is the fighting about, right? Wait, we all
Right.
like the same shit. Wait, you want a fun, cool game with reactive shit? Yeah, so do I. Okay, now we have to kill each other, though. Like, wait, what? No, fuck that, dude. No, let's
Oh
be...
hell no.
Hell no, let's be friends.
No, exactly.
Yeah, why
Anyways,
can't...
I'll be right back. Let me go get my food.
Alright, man. Well, you go get your food, and while he's getting his food, we're gonna explore the offices here. See, you all like the back rooms, so do we.
Absolutely.
No. Trying to reach control.
Uh,
Roger that. Delta out.
report to command instead of control. I love this shit talking too. Like they just snide comments they make. See now the problem is they don't get it. Now, instead of just having that be a fun passing witty comment, they would then describe in intricate detail how they are going to screw each other and then proceed to have a strange sex scene in there because they saw something on Sony and thought that was somehow a good idea to copy that without thinking about the whole violence thing in, say, The Last of Us or whatever, but well, whatever. I get the point of that was supposed to be some deep philosophical tirade about violence bad, okay?
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm sorry, but proper identification is required for entry. Good day.
Jack, rip this door, pronto.
Gotta fucking... Here's your identification, dipshit. You need identification. Here's your identification.
Forget it, Jack. We're gonna have to blow this thing open. There, can you get a blast charge ready?
Of course. Regular or extra strength?
Extra strength.
Extra strength.
Until you're ready.
Roger, boss man. Bear down.
Let's see if we
Also,
can find
Dom's hair is glitching out here, but otherwise, it's a pretty solid trick. Extra strength. You're gonna have to blow open the vault, let the Payday gang inside. If you also point at an area, he'll, like, fucking light up the shit. Or no, I think that's in Gears of War 4 or 5. Oh, here we are.
Stay alert.
I love the way these particles look. Or that shit. Like, can't see the outside very well. Just trees out there. I love the way this glass has, like, this fucking animated texture. That looks awesome. Yeah, just visually, I think this game throughout is a... You know, maybe the problem is more so with the resolution of the textures, fidelity overall, but, you know, in terms of how it is made, it's very much like, say, you're going through haunted castles, fighting big lizards and monsters in giant futuristic power armor with, like, you know, a chainsaw. That's cool. You see, that's a gun that's iconic. The Gnasher here. That's not the fucking... I press left on the D-pad, this broken-ass PC port. We fucking see the, boxes here. Now, reactivity in some spots is not exactly the greatest in the world. But see, like, chairs here. It's the same criticism I'll see for, like, Gears of War 5. Is you can't fucking, you know, throw chairs where, you know, wherever. And then some shit's just super glued. And I'm thinking, like, wait a minute. What about these boxes, right? Or, oh, wait, you could shoot and chunk out the sides of the building. What about this building? Wait, why can't I do that here? Huh? It's only just a particle? Oh, dang. No bullet holes in Gears of War 5? Well, this shit runs at 60 FPS on an Xbox One. I'm surprised it fucking didn't cut that shit sooner. Because this shit didn't run at 30, hardly 30 on an Xbox 360. Maybe if they had cut out bullet holes, they would have had that frame rate. But no, they insisted there was more detail than there was performance. And you look at the likes of Call of Duty oftentimes, or say like um, Tactical Intervention or other games, they had to often cull a lot of those objects to keep up steady performance. And they often would use dirty, very war-torn places to hide low-resolution textures and still make shit look seemingly, detailed. Because, I mean, if you fucking look at shit like this at a glance, you're not going to see a bad low-res texture. What you're going to see is a dirty, war-torn piece of trash pile, sort of fucking pile of trash and cups and newspapers all over the place. If you go to abandoned places, I mean, oftentimes this is what people do, is throw their shit wherever. It didn't get there by itself, now did it? And that's what I like about this sort of stuff, is they are not afraid to show dirty places. They're not afraid to show, like, a rusted-ass desk and have you explore, which is why I like Gears of War 4 and 5. But admittedly, the problem with Gears of War 4 and 5 is like what Cliff Bleszinski said. They lack heart. And you can tell. It's not something that's often easy to quantify, because on a technical level, they're certainly good games. They certainly improved on the graphics and performance of their prior entries, but ultimately, the part where they failed was personality. The iconic characters. Who was the main character of Gears of War 4 or 5? I can't fucking remember. People will say, like, the edgy emo lady is supposed to be the main character, but, okay, there's a lot of games with goth girls in them. Plus, she wasn't even particularly goth as much as she was just moody and pissed off. So, like, literally the same as anybody else. Okay, so somehow that fucking makes her a bad character. Her name is Kate, by the way, and the main character is supposed to be JD in Gears of War 4, Marcus's son. James Dominic Phoenix. Which, hey, is a nice, fucking bit to Dom here, who, doesn't make it, but it's shit like this where the game could fail at times, but I mean, they weren't trying to simulate this shit all the time, so nobody really pays that much attention. It's interesting, though, because the level of detail is superb, despite, say, this fucking piece of wood looking like, vaguely brown something, rather than, actual piece of wood. Seems like this, barricade here has been stuck. It's more like fucking Shrek's house. You see how this whole place almost looks medieval in nature, and just a nice little effect I like is how games like this, they would often have these little water droplets. You see, it's not just static. Thanks to the, higher resolution and the lack of depth of field, you can now properly see details that were otherwise obscured. Like now, I can see that all of the raindrops are moving, not just like, the fucking streams, because before it was 720p, they had depth of field, they had 30 FPS, and this shit looked really choppy in motion, and I couldn't fucking tell. Now, there are still issues with anti-aliasing, even despite me slamming this up to max settings to try and make it as clear as I could. There's still issues with that. And clearly the game does have a few technical issues under the hood, but otherwise it's a technically sound video game, all things considered. I'm stalling to see if BloodBurn will come back. BloodBurn, you there, or you got your... getting your food? I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Cool. Alright, BloodBurn's back. We're back recording. Wanted to show him a really cool detail I was talking about. Was just like basic attention to detail. Now, you recently put a little ash effect in your game with dust effect.
Right.
Here's theirs.
Oh, okay.
And as well as that, I really like their windows.
Absolutely.
It's beforehand, the 720p and depth of field made it basically impossible to see this shit. It's not just these little streams that are going. It's every little bit in that window that's animated. it's things like this you could only have imagined, like say Gears of War 4's fidelity with this art style. They got mold on the ceilings, shit like that. Like
Hmm.
they actually were paying attention to detail, and that shows. It's not just a texture that's flat. It's also these, bits here in the ceiling that are like,
Yeah, there are a bit of stuff going on.
jutting through.
Right.
I've seen places that are abandoned like this. I mean, there's trash all over the floor. It didn't get there by its own. It's you know, a believable place. I've been to abandoned places and explored them. And, as well as that, this whole game is basically like a dark, violent Disney World ride with guns. Like every
Right.
place you go to is very, very much like a gothic, evil Disney castle you
More
would
like
see.
war or
Huh?
something like that. It's more like war torn.
Yeah, very war torn, and a lot of this shit is also like a
Right.
castle. I mean, most of the important places are like big Dark Ages medieval castles. You can
Hmm.
also kick around this rusty ass barrel too. It's this big fucking
Yeah.
barrel. This barrel's bigger than
Like they
me.
were they were actually doing up with the physics.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's why I put a lot of physics in my games.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I put physics and shit in my games. I still need to put more in like some of the
Hmm.
other maps, like add physics objects and shit. So it's not all nailed down, but you
Even
know,
even mixed with like LODs just to go ahead and keep up with the performance.
yeah. And the thing about it is, Unreal Engine on a technical level, even the newer ones now, is still totally capable of making this and having it run well. The problem is oftentimes people don't do something as simple as click right after enabling Apex Destruction. Like, look at that fucking barrel. That barrel is as big as me. What the fuck? The barrel is fatter than me, but it's about the same size. But anyway, um, the thing with the Apex Destruction and the Chaos physics and shit like that is it's totally doable, and it can look way better thanks to all the lighting they added. But people will just often blame good graphics, but then not take into account why the graphics feel like shit, even if they might look good. But now they look like
Right.
shit and don't look good. They look like shit and they don't feel good to play with because there's nothing of interest
Like
going on.
shit. They don't run good.
They don't run good and they don't look good. Oh,
Yeah.
is the game froze? Is it working? Uh oh.
Should we
Yeah,
try
but
that
with,
door again?
with all the new games, they
Yeah.
what was it called? About the Dead
Let's
Space
just get back to
remake.
the center.
Yeah.
You know what they really did?
What?
They over detailed the model itself while keeping the model untextured.
Yeah, like the what was
Yeah,
like
and that's what caused the
Isaac
game
Clarke
to
with the
even like
guy.
right. That's what caused the game to even like get low FPS and shit.
Yeah, I've seen like
Right.
Thread Interactive's videos about like the main menus of all things
Yeah, I
making
just
the
started watching it.
performance. You been
I just
watching
started
that?
watching it too.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting what he found, and especially on like a technical level, how they've really regressed since like 2015 of all things. There's a shitload of,
Hmm.
PlayStation 3 games that fucking looked better, like the Amazing Spider-Man from like, the movie tie-in I had you play. Shit like that,
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
abandoned games that are no longer sold, it's shit like that that's just
Mine looks better than their
looks
than
be
their game.
looks better than their fucking. How can a fucking movie license game about a zombie lizard apocalypse look better than whatever the fuck a fucking wretch just spawned in front of me? Anyway, this port's a little buggy. But anyway, um, how the fuck is it a game about zombie lizard people with Spider-Man can look better than Spider-Man 2? Like, they have multiple console generations, new tech, and everything going for them, yet seemingly they could put their gay shit in there, but they couldn't fucking make a cool game with
Think about
unique
their
setting.
DEI, sneak little stuff here and
Yeah,
there.
sneak
It's like
some perverted horse shit in there from the Steam anime section. They really wanted the same audience that, the likes of Big Bill Hell's Cars had, or,
and some
Little
like terrible
Timmy.
characters and shit.
Terrible, ugly ass characters with,
Terrible, ugly ass characters with terrible behavior.
terrible behavior, who also want
Yeah.
to like shoot up the White House or something. Like, jeez. How many acts of violence and crime have these colorful characters committed today?
Yeah,
Too many.
Spider-Man was kind of right when he said to like fucking MJ, you were about to sneak into a fucking military complex.
What is
What are
wrong?
you doing?
Yeah, but then he's in the wrong because man bad,
Apparently.
woman supreme. No, you're sneaking into a military base with armed
Maybe, bitch, you
guards.
are a baby.
You are a baby. You act like one all the
And
time.
you're what's it called?
If you want to
Okay.
show how men are supposed to be weaker than women, you're doing a terrible job and only fucking indoctrinating people into a
Oh boy.
shitload of misogyny. So great job, Sony. You're
Yeah,
making people
yeah,
not hate your games when, they're not fucking like your games anyway. When you're giving them basically zero fucking reason to keep playing them. $1,000 for a console, $200 for a new fucking game on
yeah,
that
like Spider-Man
console,
2 is pretty useless
microtransactions.
also.
Yeah, like Spider-Man, here's the thing with Activision's games at least, they might have been annualized and grubby as shit and definitely held back content from release to release to keep selling you games, but they always did something new. You would never see the same thing
Yeah. I
twice.
mean,
My
the tech was
favorite
like
is
the tech also was held back, but at the same time,
it was held back, but even those games looked and ran
yeah,
better.
they looked and ran better.
Which the thing about it is it was held back not because they were deliberately sabotaging themselves like they are now. It was because they ran into upper limits of like what the fuck you could do on a
Right.
PlayStation or an Xbox at that time. It
Yeah,
was
pretty much.
natural. There's a difference between that kind of held back
Yeah, and
versus
that's
what they're
why like
doing now.
especially old games, they were actually fun because
Yeah, they were
they went to
pushing
the
tech.
limits when it comes to
Yeah.
like Xbox 360 or PS3.
Yeah, you play something like
Um,
Dead Island,
yeah,
and
pretty much.
that feels clunky because, dude, how many zombie body parts do they have on screen and decals? Like, jeez,
Mhm.
you know?
Security door we need to
Yeah.
bypass.
Bypass? You mean you're gonna blow that
We're gonna
shit
blow up the door.
Like
We're gonna
all the,
bypass the door. But anyway,
games with like a bunch of decals, that's some
Yeah.
cool shit.
yeah, shitload of decals, physics objects, open world with god rays, massive lighting effects, shadows,
I've managed to like
terrain.
get the post processing to its limits
Yeah.
while running over 200 FPS.
Yeah, me and BloodBurn are able to do this shit. Like, I mean, the way I've optimized my game is you don't even need a supercomputer to get this shit running at 200 frames. He's got a computer. His shit runs well because it's got a good GPU. But the thing about it, the way I optimize my shit is I know people have a shitty computer, so you can get that shit on a crappy computer.
No, absolutely.
He's going more for fidelity. That's fine. But that's the thing is that what we do here is applicable even more so to games now because they're not learning anything. They're not growing.
Jack, you know what to do.
Where's the growth? Where's the actual innovation? Where's the cool new technology they're pushing forward? How's about if they're going to cut out load screens, you don't also have your game look like putrid trash. So, this shit doesn't exactly need a massive load screen to load shit. It just fucking does it in like 4 or 5 seconds. Even then, what would you rather have? A 5-second fucking load screen, but this can run on basically anything and look like this? Or, like, a no load screen, but then everybody is, like, fat, ugly, and hates each other. It's like, just no. I'll take this
I
any
think I'd
day.
like the Yeah, I think I'd like the first choice.
That's the ultimatum they're giving us. It's like, they're so lame. You could easily do shit where it's like tattoo
true.
arts and shit like that like you used to. Fantastical creatures and all kinds of shit. That's fine. Games like Legendary or this even have that. Star Wars for a while, Force Unleashed, they'd have the action mixed in with the goofy shit. But you notice how there was at least like a balance between that. Notice how it's not like some strange ultimatum. Like, we're here to have fun. If it's not fun, we're not gonna bother. And what I like about Gears of War, what I like about these games is how creative they often were. They had to find interesting reasons for you to care, otherwise you wouldn't buy the game. And the attitude people had was just way better too. It's like now you'd hear nothing but a shitload of angry people with cat avatars who are probably robots, just like trying to piss you off.
Do you now have proper identification?
But it's like,
Oh yeah.
this is just, yeah.
Identification for you.
We traded like having actual conversations with people to having conversations with robots who merely say and do offensive things to get your attention and, like, screw with you.
Yep.
There we go.
Access granted.
The access has been granted. There's their robot.
Gotta hand it to Baird. He does good work.
Blew open the door. Look at that. There's like this fucking dramatic light they have on here that wasn't there before. Well, at least you know where to go. If you're not paying attention to the story, you're not paying attention to what they're saying or doing, you at least know what the fuck you're doing and where to go.
Welcome to the New Hope Research
That's the easiest thing to understand. Let's say you're a little kid, you play in this, you know, you don't know what you're doing, as people were when they played this shit.
Is that a recording?
Well, at least you know what you're doing. Like, okay, where do you go in this hallway, I wonder?
I'm not just a recording.
What?
Please,
Yeah.
come in. I'll tell you more about
I wonder, maybe the brightly lit fucking spotlight shining the way? You don't even just have like a big fucking arrow pointing there. It's just like, okay, here, come on in. This spooky ass place they got here. Like the rain coming in sideways. This is clearly more of a horror section.
Or internment camp.
Yeah, it's a slavery camp. And here we go.
This place just reeks of rubber.
Fucking spider webs all over this shit.
highest possible standards.
Ha.
I assure you. We take great
Look at how much shit is everywhere.
I'm sure you do.
Cables on the ground.
Command, this is
I've seen and been to places like these. It's really interesting.
Right.
We're in the facility, but it's got a few surprises. And I don't think it's abandoned.
Well, it should be empty, Dollar. What do you see?
Not seeing, hearing. Some guys controlling the security systems.
Hostile?
Annoying.
Annoying.
Sounds like you have it under control, Dollar.
Is the guy controlling the systems hostile? No, he's annoying. Seems like you have it under control. I love the military banter mixed with just, you know, them being so tired of this war that they're fighting.
Right.
Gears of War, huh? Do they indoctrinate people into wanting to fight wars? Oh, no, they don't. They show it as hopeless, bad, and terrible, huh? Almost like that's exactly what war is, huh? It's amazing, the difference in basic quality. Let's say you don't like the war games, but you still want a high-quality game. Alright, there you go. $2 on eBay for one of these fucking games you get on a console that works. It's 20 years old. 21 years old, actually. Crazy. More you know. But BloodBurn, I think the video length of this has ballooned massively. Would you like to say any final words before I cut this part, before the file size turns into 17 gigabytes, or
Right.
17 terabytes, that being the new size of Black Ops 8 Return of the storage unit?
Oh yeah. But nonetheless, I think I definitely should check out this game.
Yeah,
Like on, especially the PC port. Also.
yeah, he's got an
I
into
did play Gears
Xbox.
of 1, but I guess I kind of finished halfway because I didn't get to finish it and whatnot.
Mhm.
But this also seems better than the games that Epic Games are making now, like Fortnite and whatever the hell.
Uh-huh.
Like I said before, they should have finished like Unreal Tournament 4 on like their
Yeah.
Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah.
It seems like they were about to do that, but
No,
They
something
wouldn't
else
bother.
made him more money.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Something else made them
But,
more money
yeah.
and allowed them to do creepier shit. So they like to
Yeah,
do that.
nonetheless, with even my Sonic fan game and IP Tracer,
Mm-hmm.
I decided to get the Zack Snyder look back because
Mm-hmm.
that seems even more better, and nobody even does it now.
Sure.
Than, like say the anime shit or like the '90s stuff
Yeah.
or the PlayStation 1 style. That I used to do that for IP Tracer, but now I decided that it doesn't really feel good anymore, or it doesn't feel good to look at. Like that purple
Yeah,
ammo
purple,
icon.
purple and green, and then eyes and security cameras. Like, I don't mind the eyes, but like clearly your game just looks like a rejected Mario level or some shit like you said on the 3DO.
Yeah,
It's
pretty
it's
much.
okay to have a game that looks pixelated, but is that game just crappy looking for the sake of trying to look crappy looking, or is it actually creative? And I think you know the answer, right? Like it's
Right.
if it was like the crappy games looked crappy so you could run it on anything, okay, well different story. At least then you're just actually making a game for people who don't have the best computers and it's like some hipster shit. That's understandable. But the way you described your game and the way you talk about it, it seems more so just like generic furry game number 903, you know?
Yeah, pretty much.
But the thing that, the even like the furry games, the cartoon games were better on Xbox, and that was because they managed their shit and they managed to do new shit. If you don't
Right.
like the army shit, well, don't worry. You have plenty of alternatives. The difference is the furries just got pissed off and decided to go and attack this thing out of rage that I guess they weren't getting all of the attention. Well, you got all the attention. Don't you worry. And you threw it away. You took
Absolutely.
what you had, crumpled it up into a ball, and wiped your ass with it. Congrats.
Absolutely.
So now we are going to go back
Congrats.
to army games. And BloodBurn has been making wonderful stuff. If you haven't seen it, check out his YouTube channel. He has been working his ass off playing Halo. He really likes the Zack Snyder style. And he really enjoys the sort of like flashy, colorful, like Battlefield 3 and 4 look, or Spec Ops The Line, to those of you who don't exactly watch, say, Man of Steel. Basically, they look similar. And he likes that sort of hazy look to everything that like Halo 4 or like what I mentioned with Battlefield, tinted, very, very flashy lens flares, tons of post processing effects, Crisis even.
Hmm.
I like that too. Because clearly it's trying to do something new with graphics. Now, what I would like is, let's say you could, you can turn it off. Like, let's say you're not in the mood for that shit. I get it. Been there. The problem was not so much with the effects to me. The problem was you couldn't fucking turn them off and get like a performance mode. Like, wouldn't it be great if
Right.
instead of having these fancy visuals, you could just have like, okay, now you can turn the game to PlayStation 2 racing mode and have, 60 frames a second. That's probably what I'd like. So that's what I'm doing in
Yeah.
my game with Rogue Planet 2. So you can just choose the shit. I know the effects are not going to be for everybody, but the fun thing about it is you actually can please everybody because on a technical level it's totally possible. The way I do
Absolutely.
it is press the letter I, you turn off the effects. Press the letter I on your
Meaning I would do
keyboard
like a sort
again.
of advanced
Yeah.
options. Um,
Yeah, he's doing
like for
advanced
them.
options. I'll probably end up doing some different shit like that too, but it's really simple.
Right.
On a technical level, it's totally not
Absolutely.
impossible to add basic post-processing effects settings to your player camera and then just have a button to turn it on or off or whatever you like.
Right.
And ultimately, it was like a lack of basic, compromise that led to this sort of shit in the first place. All these people said they wanted this shit, but they ultimately wanted the same shit and decided to lash out each other. What good did that do for us?
Hmm.
Right? That didn't do
Yeah, I don't
anything
fucking
good.
know.
I don't mean either. It seems to have only just caused a bunch of frustration, odd discussions where people will fantasize about make believe video game characters looking particular ways. It's just embarrassing.
Hmm.
Racism bad and K pervading way too many fucking conversations instead of talking about like how these games have literally never fucking progressed since like 2007 on a gameplay level. Like basically every Call of Duty has basically just been like the same fucking Call of Duty 4
Right.
Modern Warfare with slight changes and new features. It's just where's the
Hmm.
improvement, right? Where's the growth?
No,
And
exactly.
they use new graphics, not even better graphics, seemingly as a crutch for bad behavior that they then take out elsewhere to go set a church on fire or beat the shit out of someone they don't like. Bad shit. So, Bloodburn has gotten into the Xbox 360 because he realized, same thing I fucking realized. It's cheaper, it's better, and the games are more fun, and it's nothing he's
Absolutely.
seen before. So far in your experiences with Xbox 360, you said you might want to play this. What else have you been looking at? What's really caught your
Um,
attention throughout these games, and what do you like about them?
Honestly, is how accessible they are, especially, and you can plot like when you go ahead and like buy an Xbox 360, and along with the game, it just works. It really does. And you just
Yeah.
plop in the disc. It really feels, and it really feels good
Mm-hmm.
that you actually get to play uh, this kind of game on like a CD, for example. They could eventually keep doing that when it comes to new technology, like you said, with the USB stuff.
Yeah, if they could,
But
they can't
it
afford to
seems
have
like
all
they
the
don't want to
space
do
for a
that.
DVD or a CD. Yeah, you could just like, how about we
Right.
do something crazy like put fucking 8 USB, slots, and then just have your games be on a USB. I mean, if you're gonna
Absolutely.
needlessly increase the power of shit, okay. Well, how about you do that so I can play like 2 games at once and then plug them in? That way, okay. Let's say I can't have a DVD drive. Okay, well, can I still at least have a guarantee of a physical fucking object? Because you're clearly not going to guarantee that digitally. You'll just extort me and ransom me. Or better yet, how about we not fucking steal games when we buy them?
Hmm.
Oh, these servers can't be up forever. That seems like your problem, not mine.
Yeah.
If you can't afford that shit, why are you making a sand, your system in quicksand? All that's going to make me
Exactly.
do is not buy your shit. Oh, but you should totally buy digital games. Why would I do that? What's in it for me?
No,
In
exactly.
fact, on the likes of Steam, they just straight up sell like stolen games and pirated games. So why the fuck would I want to risk going to jail after buying a video game?
Hmm.
So yeah, like the accessibility, man. See, I don't know what the hell has been with every damn console nowadays, but they just have it in their heads that you can't just pop a disc in and then like in 4 or 5 minutes you're playing a game. Call of Duty, it's like 2 minutes. You boot up your Xbox, you sign in your profile, open the tray, put the game in. The game automatically starts, select your mode and play. So
Hmm.
that took like 5 steps, and it maybe takes you 5 minutes to get in because of all the animations and loading and the slow ass hard drive and the disc, right?
Right.
That
Yeah.
is ultimately the biggest difference. Is like you say, accessibility, man. He's never played an Xbox 360. He's never played a PlayStation. And guess what?
I mean,
This
I never played like the Xbox 360 as much,
sure,
except for like Connect,
hmm
Connect games, Connect Sports,
right?
and even some of the stuff from like I'd say probably the arcade games.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
here's the thing: I never played much of the Xbox 360.
Me neither. But the funny thing is, exploring it
Hmm.
has been at times rather interesting and very very
Absolutely.
unique experience that I cannot find elsewhere in games. Even 20 years later, it is a game console and time period and form of design that truly is timeless. Because even people now, years and years after the fact, still want to play it. Hey Microsoft, this would be
Yeah,
a great opportunity to make some money. You like control
exactly.
and power and telling people how to think, feel, and act. Hey, I think a bunch of people feel like you should act upon their desires for these old games.
Hmm.
Make some new ones in this style, or take old ones that you made that weren't nice in some form or regard, make them better. Banjo Kazooie, man, fucking Perfect Dark. How
Exactly.
about you make a new one of those games? Not with people who look like they're built out of poop and clay, but you just take
Hmm.
like say Xbox One from 2015, those graphics, put the shit on the new
Pretty much.
console, make new exclusives, and you'll get sales.
Hmm.
Nobody's gonna buy your shit if you don't make anything. So, huh. Do nothing,
Yep.
nothing happens. Sounds like actions have consequences.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Bloodburn, thank you for coming out. Appreciate you having dual commentary with me. No, I rambled on a few
No problem,
times.
man.
You and I get to finding some cool shit in the back alleys of gaming because that's often the cool place to find them. Abandonware sites,
Absolutely, man.
Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. It's not that older is better. It's just like
Right.
even now there can be games like that release, but if it's a fun fucking game, I'll play it. Fun game and I want to play that, right? I'm sure
Hmm.
furry shit can be fun, but I ain't touching that with a 20-foot pole because that's fucking weird.
Right.
You know, you
Yeah, pretty much.
gotta have some fucking standards.
Right.
And I
Yeah, me
think,
neither.
yeah, I certainly think that this exceeds my standards, and I would rather my expectations be exceeded than subverted.
Right.
Yeah. Enough of this alpha and beta, perpetual beta testing crap. Let's just fucking play fun games.
Exactly.
Alright, Bloodburn, thank you for being part of my video here.
You're
Those of
welcome.
you who enjoyed this video, feel free to sub. Not just my channel, but to his. He's been playing Halo 4, and he's really enjoyed
Absolutely.
that. So I'm going to get going before I repeat this too long and I get like a 5 million gigabyte video. So take care.
All right.